Welcome back to the Strategies for Small Businesses podcast. I'm Christina Littrell Williams, and we are doing the Message Marketing Series. This is episode 3 of this series. In the past 2 podcasts, I have shared what message marketing is and the tools used together for best message marketing plans, along with the most tool used in detail. To recap, message marketing is the use of any messaging tools available through your marketing funnels. The most familiar and used set of tools consists of emailing, social media messaging, text messaging, direct mailing. In the next few podcasts, I will continue to break down these different tools and share what best practices you should be including in your marketing efforts in order to achieve your best results. In the last podcast, I went in detail about email marketing. This is still the most effective marketing tool to date, believe it or not. And I listed the best practices along with spam triggers you want to be avoiding at all times. Today, we're going to move on to the next tool, text messages, or SMS, short message service. Text messaging became mainstream around 2002, but it actually started in 1992 with the very first text message being sent. The popularity of texting grew and increased with mobile phone sales. But remember, back when mobile phones became a thing, text messages were limited. You actually had to pay if you went over your text message limits within your account. That has changed all around. Messages for text messaging are delivered instantly for the most part. They have less to complete with in reaching your audience because most of the people have a phone and it's there in their hand. They hear the ding, they go to look to see what it was. And text messages are very easy to create and send. Believe it or not, there are roughly over 6 billion text messages sent every day. That's incredible. Now, mind you, this number does include adults doing day-to-day communication. This includes kids sending text messages, which has increased over and over as the age of children getting phones has lowered, and message marketing as well. Most of the people do own a mobile device. This makes it easy and the most implemented by far to reach your people on a targeted moment. In a report, it is noted that out of those people, 70% of customers say that text message marketing is a good way to get their attention. Text messages marketing works for both business to consumer and even business to business. It is quick, it's easy to consume, and it makes it a connection between the seller and the buyer. Like, the downfall of text message marketing is the limited number of characters you are allowed in a single text. You have to stay within the range or they send over multiple text messages. Some of the phone systems and the providers now are allowing a longer message included, but the tools themselves that you use to automate any of your text message marketing still fall within, I think it's 160 characters. Remember, text messaging is great to use for awareness and even to notify them, hey, I just sent you an email about A, B, and C, but you're not going to be able to go into detail about what that is. Or to even send a quick link that's expiring. Hey, you wanted to know more about A, B, and C. Don't forget, today runs out the 24-hour. Here's your link, and you can give them a link. And because most phone owners do have an internet package, they can actually click that link, access what you're selling, and even purchase it right there. Text messages are great for reminders of upcoming events. Maybe they signed up for a webinar. Again, sending a link for them to go to, they can join it right there from your phone. You can have images within your text messages. That brings a lot of attention as well. There are some businesses that are doing amazing stuff with text messages, like fragrance.net. They don't send a message. They actually send an image that contains all of the information about what they're selling and then tell you where to go. You can't click a link, but it's visual, it's right there, it's instant, and I can be like, oh, that perfume's on sale. Harbor Freight is another one that has great text message marketing. In fact, I got one yesterday about their sale being extended, and I have a link to find the closest Harbor Freight to me. So those are big corporations that are utilizing this type of communication with their consumers. I recommend using the image method only if you have a well-known brand and you've built a relationship with your audience, because you don't want to just send something that they kind of look and don't know what it's about and don't recognize who it's being sent from. Like email marketing, text messages have a list of best practices. You must have permission to text message. You must be courteous to your database and do not send too many messages. You don't want to be dinging their phone off the hook, right? Be consistent with the number of texts you send for a specific reason. And make sure you have a way for them to respond and reply to you that then you can then communicate back. And there are some automation tools that actually give you this ability. You don't have to be the one, let me clarify this, to actually respond if people are responding. You could have a team member that just monitors that, and it is super easy. I just recommend that it's clear. So if a text message gets sent to your company and your assistant is responding, they could say, "Hi, this is Christina. Just wanted to answer your question, blah, 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 blah." And that way they know that they're not talking to the business owner. We definitely want to have integrity. Incorporate personalization in your messages. Most of the automation tools have a merge field. So when you can create that contact database within your text message marketing, you have their name and you could say, "Hey, Christina, this is so-and-so. Just wanted to remind you, blah." And that way it is personal to them, and it just makes them feel a little better. You're investing in who they are. You must add disclaimers, and you must, this is huge, add descriptions on how people can opt out. That's why you see a lot of times, response stop and you'll be removed. And then note that when they do note and text you back stop, the actual texting system removes them from being able to be text messaged again. This protects you. When assisting strategies for small businesses clients set up an email marketing plan, we work through marketing strategies that fit their businesses, fit their audience, so that we're not being out of integrity with anything that they're doing. It really sets the personality of the business. Here are a few tactics that will support you in good texting, marketing plans. Sorry about that. Offer incentives. Have clear CTAs, call to action, in your message. Include links for the recipient to use and make it easy for them. Keep your messages short and easy to read. You don't want a dissertation in there. Like I said, some of the emails are being able to be longer, but you don't want it to make a hassle for your consumer to read it and take action. Sometimes it'll be appropriate to have a sense of urgency in your message, giving it more of a purpose, but you don't want to say urgent on every one of your text messages. They'll get over it, they'll be done, and they won't ever take you serious. So use that sense of urgency in the right times. Though text message marketing is very successful as far as delivery interaction, remember, you don't want it to be your only marketing outlet. Use this method alongside other tools like email message marketing and social message marketing, because as a combination, you're connecting with them on all different levels in all different areas that they spend their time. This is another place you do not want to be using your private phone to manually send out messages to your audience one at a time. You should invest in a tool that will be able to help you broadcast out to multiple people at the same time, even having that personalization ability to each one of them, because you're not looking at tools that will take you and spend more time, but actually help you increase your efforts and save you time. There are several tools like this on the market today. Many of them integrate with your CRM or email marketing platform. Some of the text message marketing tools are like Twilio, Simple Text. Plus, this is a great tool, but it's used specifically with Infusionsoft, now called Keep, and it utilizes Twilio. So it's more of like how we get from point A to point B to combine them. That's that tool. Fix Your Funnel is another amazing tool. Again, this one is used alongside of Infusionsoft and Keep for text messaging. Each system will provide you with their specific phone number to send and receive from. They walk you through the steps to set it up. It's very simple. The integration might need to be set up, but again, it's walked through, and they have great support staff to help you. As always, we here at Strategies for Small Businesses are here to help you. If you are not sure whether you should be using text message marketing, or wonder which platform would be best for you, or even what kind of strategy you should use and start to implement within your efforts, we're here for you. Set up your complimentary meet and greet with us, and you can talk it out. We can give you some of our suggestions based on who you are, what you do, and who your audience is. We're here to support you. There's a form below. Make sure you set it up. Thank you so much, and we look forward to you coming to the next episode.